YouTube was happening. It is Tuesday, March 4th, and we're going to talk about some NHL. We have 10 games on the slate today. We're going to break these down, look for value. Bear with me a little bit, under the weather. So we're going to make this quick because it's a rough day. The allergies are allergying. It's spring is sprung. So a little recap of yesterday. We took 5 plays, ended up going 3 and 2. We'll take that. That's a profitable day. Toronto ruined the money line parlay for everybody. Everybody else hit except Toronto. They couldn't even cover. They lost outright as a minus 350. Any big favorites from now on are banned. All of them in the NHL. Just they never win. They never do well. So yeah, so there you go. So if you want the plays typed out for any sport, go to the HQ right there, sign up. Simple as that. We have 10 games. We're going to jump to the first game right now. First game is San Jose and Buffalo, and we can see there it is. It is Buffalo 215, 6.5 is the total. Let's look over at the who's supposed to be in goal tonight. Is going to be 389 versus 301. Man, still San Jose got us yesterday. See if they do it again. Man, all right. So the numbers. Buffalo's offense is doing good. Everything else is bad on the screen. You can see everything there. Let's go to props. Let's see who we want to take. We want something. We want shots probably. Owen Power, how are you doing, good sir? We'll take Fabian. Who else we got on here? We can take. Man, 2.5 is not what I'm feeling today. And Celebrini's back in the green on shots and goal. Look at Celebrini. Hey, he had a 0 there. Rough. Can't do that. That's looking good. Owen Power is doing his usual. He gets 2. That's all he does. That's his job. So I can't take that. The average isn't good there. I think I might take this. His volume's looking good. Head to head. Let's go back to Celebrini. Let's just take a look at his. Go back. Celebrini was 2.5, wasn't it? Yeah, head to head. He did have it last time I faced him. He's averaging 3.3 in the last 20 games, though. So I know he had a 0, but I think I might go back to it. I think we're going to rock with that. So give me Celebrini over 2.5 shots on goal. We'll take that. Move on to the next one. Our game 2 is Nashville and Boston. You can see it's Boston 126 with a 5.5 total. Look over at the goalies, and we can see it is 295 and 295. They're the same. No difference there. Look over at the numbers, and it's miserable for Nashville. They're just not good. Boston not doing too well themselves either. So this is kind of a trash game. And then when you look at props, you see, oh, it is trash because there's only 2 potential props. I don't look at yellow with the last 5. All I have is Brady. If you look at Brady, he is barely clipping the number at 2. It's just not good at all. So this game's going to be a pass. We're going to move on to the next one. Game 3 is going to be Carolina and Detroit. Where'd it go? I just saw it right there. It is Carolina minus 200. 6.5 is the total. Let's look over at the goalies. 229, 274. So we have a sub 2.5 in Frederick, and we have Alex at 274. Let's look at the numbers. Not the best. Not good offense, not good defense. You see that both diffs are in the negative. Not good. Looking at props, though, we have very little. Literally, only 2 again. Really, only 1. And it's just Alex. We take him. He's doing great. Only problem is he's going up against this dude. And I have a rule. I don't go against these usually, but I have no other choice. And I think Alex is just actually on fire right now. You see how he's doing. He's averaging 1.4 points. Now, he is giving up 2.29 goals on average for the season. Detroit's scoring 3.1 themselves in the last 10. Carolina's giving up 3, which is 3 goals. That's 9 potential points. So I'm going to take his point here, hoping that he can get that point. So point for Alex. Move on to the next game. Our game 4 is going to be Columbus and Tampa. And we can see is 162 for Tampa. 6.5 is our total. Head over here to the numbers, and we can see Elvis and the backup for Tampa, 324. Woo, 296. The best numbers. You can see all these numbers look great. Awesome offense, awesome defense. Backup goalie for Tampa does a little concerning. So let's go to props, and we have very few options again. So these 2 are out. So, and we're actually getting injury updates on this one, which is nice. So if you click on Adam here, we find out that we get to read injury stuff, blah, 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 blah. Adam will continue to see big minutes on the first line. That's what you want to see. So him points against a Tampa backup goalie. I love the way that sounds. So we're going to take that one all day. Then to the over 0.5 points. We're going to take that bad boy all day. Other than that, over maybe, but yeah, I like that. We're going to take that next. All right, next up, we got Calgary, Philadelphia. Looks like we got 135 for Philadelphia. 5.5 is our total. Let's bounce over here to the goalies. And we see 298 and 282, so no real difference there. Pop to the numbers. We see both offenses are struggling. Defenses are above average. Diffs are not where you want them to be. Over to the props, and all we have literally is 2 shots on goal. Everything else is terrible. So we have 2 shots on goal for Calgary. We have McKenzie with a 1.5 on a 3 average with a 0 in the last game. I took that 0, I know. And then we have Mazem here also with a 3.9 average, but a 2.5 number. I think I'm going to take him. Yeah, that's going to be the one I'm going to take. So it's going to be a KADR over 2.5 shots on goal. I've taken it a few times. He's done pretty well, as you see. Head to head, he's hit it in 2 of the 3 games against Philly. So I think I like that. We'll take him and see how he does and move on to the next game. All right, game number 6 is Winnipeg and the Islanders, and we can see it is 185 Winnipeg with a 5.5 total. Goalies expected 1.9. Look at the man got to the ones. Man, that is disgustingly good. So good, so good. New York, Ilya is a 2.8 above average, but nowhere near this man. Nowhere near that. So numbers, 1, obviously. Struggling. So we got Winnipeg on the 185, or we have 2 potential props. Only 2 to pick from. And it's Neil or Kyle on the shots on goal. So with him, he is averaging 2.6, and you are averaging 2.5. I have a feeling... how you doing head to head? You've hit 3 times in a row against Winnipeg, including at 8. Damn. I think I might go Kyle again. How have you done against them? You've also hit. So either one will probably be a good choice. I have a feeling who's getting more ice time. Let's just look at that. That might help out some. 18.4. You're averaging 23.2. So yeah, we're going to take old Neil here. Neil's going to be the one we're going to go with. PIWNK over 1.5 shots on goal. Next. Our next up is New Jersey and Dallas. And we have Dallas 170 with a 5.5 total. Going over to the goalies. Oh, we have 219. Disgusting. 244. Disgusting also. Man, then you look at the numbers. Number 1 offense is Dallas versus number 4 defense. You already see the goal is a 219. This is a hell of a matchup right here. I would lean Dallas to the money line, but I don't want to touch this. And then you always probably look at the opponent rank. The opponent rank is just all blood red because you don't want to touch none of this. No shot. I'm even touching these. So I'm passing on this game, moving on to the next one. All right, next up is Pittsburgh and Colorado. Colorado's 270. Woo. With a 6.5 total. Let's go over to the goalies, and we see 318, 249. McKenzie's clearly better. Looking at the numbers, you see everything there. Defense is rough. Going over to the props, these are the 2 I'll point out. Kale, who's obviously going to be good at 2.5 shots on goal, has 26 minutes of ice time versus Valerie, who's also good, but yeah, only 19 minutes of ice time. So I will be taking Kale because the rest of them just don't look that good. I'm not taking points. There's nothing that's standing out to me. So I'm going to take Kale, obviously. So MAKR, 2.5 shots on goal. Next up, Anaheim, Edmonton. And we have 350 Edmonton. There we go. Passing on this one. I'll take. I touched. Got me yesterday. You're not getting me again. 6.5 is our total. I'll show you everything, but here we go. Edmonton. Oh, I was already there. 2.8, 2.61. They're about the same. Look at the numbers. Yeah. Why are you 350? Why? Your defense is terrible. You're getting outscored. Yeah, you put a bunch of shots. Your goalie's slightly better, but there's something fishy. And then you see all this. Oh, those look great, right? They look so awesome. Look at the numbers. There's something up about this game. I don't like it. I'm passing. Don't trust it. Something's afoot, and I ain't playing that. Next. Last game is Minnesota and Seattle. You see it's basically a pick 'em with a 5.5 total. Head over here to the goalies, and we got 2.6 and 2.56. About the same. Nothing really. They're both really good. They're both above average beasts. So let's go to the numbers. Terrible, average. Again, another mid matchup. All the matches are pretty good today, I've noticed. Look at the props, see if we have anything good here. You were good, but you've only done that. Your defense, the numbers are not the best here. Wait, I'm on the wrong game. How if I put on the right game? Ew, can I go back to the other game? Shit, there's nothing here. All right, we have one option. Is this going to be a pass too? This might be. That's a lot of points. This is up against 2-6. Why not? Let's do it. How do you do usually against Seattle? I mean, Minnesota. You had one game and didn't do anything. How many minutes you play, good sir? 14 minutes? You expect me, you getting all these points and you only play 14 minutes? I don't trust that. I don't trust that. Maybe I do trust that. That does look pretty good. All right, we're rolling the dice with this guy, this right guy. So over 0.5 points. If you don't get it, it's because you didn't play enough. That's all. That's all I'm saying. So we'll take that and end it right there. Let's head over to the schedule and see what's up for mañana. Wednesday, we have 5 games. Good stuff. You can see them there. I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Go over to the HQ and sign up if you want access to the spreadsheets, or if you want the plays typed out, or if you want to parlay. The members been asking for parlays. I get them. So there it is right there. Other than that, I appreciate being here, and we'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday for some more NHL.